Today we'll be talking about Archen, the first rock-flying Pokemon that evolves, and the final base fossil, and the first of two rock-flying Pokemon introduced in Gen 5, the other being its evolution, Archeops. Its previous few IC dates are September 14th, 1997, July 5th, 2000, April 26th, 2003, February 14th, 2006, December 5th, 2008, September 26th, 2011, July 17th, 2014, May 7th, 2017, February 26th, 2020, and December 17th, 2022. Being that it's a base fossil Pokemon, it could be seen as the equivalent of Ammonite, Kabuto, Laleep, Anorith, Granidos, and Shieldon. Given that Archen is the second of the set of fossil Pokemon of Gen 5, one could more specifically see it as the equivalent of Kabuto, Anorith, and Shieldon. It also shares its typing with Aerodactyl. Speaking of Aerodactyl, I most know Archen and Archeops for them retconning the idea that Aerodactyl was the ancestor of modern bird Pokemon. I love that Archen and Archeops are based on proto-birds. Anyway, let's get into the Bulbapedia article. Hello and welcome to the Bulbapedia section of the video. Today we'll be talking about Archen, the first bird Pokemon whose number is 0566. This is what it looks like. Its type is rock flying. Ability, defeatist. Gender ratio is 87.5% male and 12.5% female. Catch rate is 45 or 11.9%. Breeding is egg groups. Flying in water 3, hatch time 30 cycles. Height is 1 foot 8 or 0.5 meters. Weight is 20.9 pounds or 9.5 kilograms. Base experience yield is 71. Leveling grade is medium fast. EV yield is 1 in attack. Shape is that. Favorite is that. Pokedex color is yellow. And base friendship is 70. Archen is a dual-type rock/flying fossil Pokemon introduced in Gen 5. It is revived from a plume fossil and evolves to Archeops starting at level 37. Biology: Archen is a small bipedal Pokemon with mixed reptilian and avian traits. Its large red head is covered in discernible scales, and its neck has blue and red feathers. Its body is covered in untidy, sallow feathers, and it has blue clawed wings. It has short, thin legs, and a twig-like tail that bears a diamond-shaped blue feather. It has wide, white eyes with black pupils and no irises. Archen is extinct, but can be revived from fossils. It was originally believed to be the ancestor of all bird Pokemon, though recent research on this claim suggests otherwise. Its wings are small and cannot be used for flying. Instead, Archen roost on trees, hop branch to branch, and glide through long distances to snatch prey. Archen is capable of jumping despite being unable to fly. In the Pokemon the Series Black and White episode, Archeops in the Modern World, it was shown that Archen does not like Pokemon food, but can grow a special plant with its cries. It enjoys the berries grown on this plant. Archen and its evolved form, Archeops, are the only known Pokemon that can have defeatist as an ability. Evolution: Archen evolves into Archeops, so Archen, Archeops. Game data, NPC appearances, Pokemon Super Mystery Dungeon. Archen is a member of the Expedition Society, where he serves as the aerial explorer despite his inability to fly. Pokedex entries in Gen 5 and Black. Said to be an ancestor of bird Pokemon. They were unable to fly and moved about by hopping from one branch to another. White, revived from a fossil. This Pokemon is thought to be the ancestor of all bird Pokemon. Black 2 and White 2. It was revived from an ancient fossil, not able to fly. It lived in treetops and hopped from one branch to another. In Gen 6, X is White Sentry, Y is Black Sentry, Omega Ruby is White Nexus Sentry, and Alpha Sapphire is Black and Y Sentry. In Gen 7, Sun, it is the ancestor of all bird Pokemon. Archen itself could not actually fly, but moved by hopping from treetop to treetop. Moon, to all appearances flightless, it was able to glide down from tall treetops to snag its prey. Ultra Sun, once thought to be the ancestor of all bird Pokemon, some of the latest research suggests that this may not be the case. Ultra Moon, restored from a fossil. This ancient bird Pokemon has wings but cannot yet fly. In Gen 8, Sword, this Pokemon was successfully restored from a fossil, as research suggested. Archen is unable to fly, but it's very good at jumping. Shield, Archen is said to be the ancestor of bird Pokemon. It lived in treetops, eating berries and bug Pokemon. Archen in the Alola Pokedex. Game locations, side game locations, and events. Held items and events, it has the Yache Berry 100% of the time. Stats, base stats, HP 55, attack 112, defense 45, special attack 74, special defense 45, speed 70 for a total of 401. Type effectiveness, damage normally by fighting, ghost, grass, psychic, dragon, dark, and fairy, weak to rock, steel, water, electric, and ice, all for double. Immune to ground, resistant to normal, flying, poison, bug, and fire, all for half. Notes: if gravity is in effect, this Pokemon is given a ring target, or it is affected by Smackdown or Ingrain. The effectiveness of ground-type moves is double, so go from 0 to double. If this Pokemon is given an Iron Ball, the effectiveness of Ground-type moves is 1, so go from 0 to 1. Learn Step by leveling up. 1. Quick Attack and Leer, 3. Rock Throw, 6. Wing Attack, 9. Dragon Breath, 12. Ancient Power, 15. Pluck, 18. Quick Guard, 21. U-Turn, 24. Rock Slide, 27. Scary Face, 30. Crunch, 33. Agility, 36. Tailwind, 39. Dragon Claw, 42. Thrash, and 45 Endeavor. By TM/TR, TM 15 Dig, 21 Rest, 22 Rock Slide, 24 Snore, 25 Protect, 26 Scary Face, 30 Steel Wing, 31 Attract, 32 Sand Storm, 39 Facade, 40 Swift, 48 Rock Tomb, 52 Bounce, 54 Rock Blast, 56 U-Turn, 58 Assurance, 65 Shadow Claw, 76 Round, 78 Acrobatics, and 81 Bulldoze. For the TRs, TR 10 Earthquake, 12 Agility, 20 Substitute, 26 Endure, 27 Sleep Talk, 31 Iron Tail, 32 Crunch, 35 Uproar, 36 Heat Wave, 37 Taunt, 46 Iron Defense, 47 Dragon Claw, 62 Dragon Pulse, 67 Earth Power, 69 Zen Headbutt, 75 Stone Edge, 76 Stealth Rock, and 83 Ally Switch. By breeding, this group gives it Bite, this group gives it Defog, this group gives it Double Team, this group gives it Head Smash through Chain Breeding, this group gives it Knockoff, and this group gives it Switcheroo through Chain Breeding. By tutoring in the Sword and Shield Expansion Pass, you can get Dual Wing Beat, Lash Out, and Meteor Beam. By transfer from another generation, 5 through 7 Aerial Ace and Aqua Tail, 6 and 7 Confide, 5 and 6 Cut, 5 through 7 Frustration and Hidden Power, neither work anymore, 5 and 6 Hone Claws, 5 through 7 Return, Roar, and Rock Polish, Return doesn't work anymore, 5 and 6 Rock Smash, 5 through 7 Roost, 6 Secret Power, that doesn't work anymore, and 5 through 7 Smackdown, Swagger, Torment, and Toxic. Side game data, you got all this. Evolution data, Archen, level 37 Archeops. Sprites here, so a lot darker colors, of course. Interesting. And probably a little bit more simplified all around. The shiny is orange, yellow, and green. That's interesting. Gen 6, get the models, the much lighter colors. Pretty good adaptation, I'd say. Gen 7, not much changes. Maybe the pupils get bigger, though that might just be an animation thing. In Gen 8, get the much better models. Homes, get these models. Animation, Archen and Pokemon the series, black and white. Got all this. In the manga, Archen and Pokemon Adventures. In the TCG. Trivia, Archen is the only Pokemon with a base stat total of 401. Archen and its evolved form have several unique distinctions. No other Pokemon has the same egg group combination as them. They are the only fossil Pokemon without hidden abilities. They are the only flying-type Pokemon in the Water 3 egg group. Archen is the smallest and lightest fossil Pokemon. Origin, Archen appears to draw inspiration from Archaeopteryx, once believed by scientists to be the earliest of all birds, also referenced by its species, the first bird Pokemon. Name origin, Archen may be derived from Archaeopteryx or the geological eon Archean. And languages, related articles to the fossils and fossil Pokemon. External links, let's move on. Now let's watch Archen's first scene in the anime. Hello and welcome to the anime portion of the video. Today we're watching episode 693, Archeops in the Modern World. In this episode, Ash Ketchum, the main character, and his traveling companions Silent and Iris, as well as his faithful Pokemon Pikachu and Iris' Xu, have come to Professor Juniper's lab, where she has shown them a plume fossil, and Ash has asked which Pokemon it belongs to, and so Professor Juniper has given Ash this book.
Archen, the oldest flying-type Pokemon.
Correct. Archen predates all of our modern flying types, living 100 million years ago.
Awesome! 100 million!
So it's kind of like Pidov's great-great-great-grandparent. You're right. And now we're going to restore this fossil back.
Okay. That is Archen's first scene in the anime. Let's move on. Now let's see why other people love Archen. Now let's look at fan art. Hello and welcome to the fan art section of the video. Nobody sent in fan art, so instead we're looking at DeviantArt fan art. For those of you who aren't familiar with the series, what we do is we go through these images until we find an image that doesn't contain an Archen. This is Burr by Calyx the Fox. Burb, just a nice simple image of an Archen sitting down. That's very well done. This is Milo Walk by Fuzzby Roo. So I guess this kind of stylized, shiny Archen named Milo, I guess. Very well done. Seems to be from 2025. This is Art Fight 2025, Phoebe the Archen by Calyx the Fox. So I guess this is their Archen character named Phoebe. It's got this cloak and a couple bow ties on. Interesting. And a bow on the tail. This is Archen Render by Tony Igo. Pretty sure this is just a Who's That Pokemon art from the anime. This is Fossils by Jet. We got this nice image here, I guess, of a scientist. And their Archen. Scientist is holding a plume fossil, and I guess Archen's getting excited. It's also related. This is Swimming Part 5 by Colors Are Awesome. So I got this little comic here. So Y says the Archen. There's also Gumi. Below there is Eevee, and I guess there's a boat nearby, and the Gumi's on a plank of wood. That's fun. Like a dock, maybe. And the Eevee, I don't know, swims away, floats away, I don't know. Gets sucked down, maybe? I don't know. And then the Archen says, I'm gonna go back. I guess it's wearing a raincoat. That's fun. This is Don't You Know It's Going to Rain by Real Hitherto. So we've got this interesting Archen drawing this picture here, and this Lucario, I guess, forming them, and then it's gonna rain. Interesting. This is The Trio Goes Swimming by Colors Are Awesome. So you got 3 of them here. So got the Archen wearing a raincoat, Gumi with this little board, floaty board, and then the Eevee wearing goggles. I guess from 2025. Very well done. This is My Cookie by Secret Colors. This very nice image of Archen hoarding a cookie. Very well done. This is Art Fight 2025. Kino the Archen by Calyx the Fox. So another Archen character named Kino. Guess it's supposed to be like more of a Boy Scout kind of thing going on. Like a ribbon in the back. It's interesting. This is Zephyr's Moves by Calyx the Fox. So we got another Archen character named Zephyr, I guess, and all their moves. So Ancient Power, Iron Tail, Tailwind, and Dragon Claw. All their interpretations of these moves. That's pretty cool. This is SL Bird Brain by Dick Splash. So you've got this nice image of an Archen sitting, looking up in the sky. Very well done. This is Zephyr Sketch Page by Calyx the Fox. See Zephyr a little bit better here. Then got a scarf on. So I'm just a normal Archen. Can't be anything else than that. Dragon Claw, how does he know that? Macaberry for your trouble. They make a great candy, honestly. Happy Boyo, Toothy Grin. You gotta have dreams, Noir. Very well done. This is Art Fight Quinn by Interstellar Chaos. This nice sketch of this Archen here, I guess named Quinn. Very well done. This is AF 2025 Pixel Hero by Jet. Is this fusion between Spupa and Archen here. Very well done. This is Swimming Part 6 by Colors Are Awesome. So we got the next page in this comic. So I guess Vivi the Eevee found this teapot here. I guess that was what was shining earlier. And ta-da! Built out of the surface to show the Archen and the Gumi. Vivi obtained teapot. I guess it scares the Archen. Vivi says, "Look what I found!" Archen starts to pant to calm down. And then Archen says, "V, you scared me! I was gonna get out!" Vivi says, "There's a jellyfish in front of the ladder." What? Interesting. Seems to be from 2025. This is No Reason to Stop Doing Good by Calyx the Fox. So a little comic here. So I think with Zephyr. So Zephyr says, "You can do everything you can and still fail, Noir. It's never a reason to stop trying to do something good, though. That's what I believe." He's talking to someone named Noir. Okay. This is Swimming Part 2 by Colors Are Awesome. So page 2 of that little comic. I'll zoom in here. So you've got the 3 characters on this dock here. Going on this board, I guess. And then Archen says, "Whose idea was this?" And the Eevee runs, jumps in, I guess. Click, click! Mental snapshot of the scene. And then, yeah, the Eevee jumps in. Very interesting. Splash! This is Archen by 2024 Cartoon World. Pretty sure this is just the official art. This is Archen Speed Paint by Hachels. This is nice Archen painting here. Very well done. I like all the colors, particularly in the background. This is Arcade by Aaron Tiger Tier. This is a realistic version of a fusion between Archen and Gallade. It's AI. Interesting. This is Victory by Colors Are Awesome. We got Victory, the three main characters, with also a Umbreon, it looks like. Ah, you almost have him, says the Archen. Watch out, says the Eevee. Boss defeated. Yes, I'll scream. And then Espeon saying, Umbri, why? You were supposed to put them to bed. I guess staying up late. Very well done. This is Archen, My Beloved by Minnozy. So, this little meme here, I guess. I believe in Archen supremacy, Archen, my beloved, and then this goofy little Archen. Very well done. This is Swimming, Part 4 by Colors Are Awesome. So, you got the three of them starting to swim down. And the Gumi and Archen go up for air. Gasp. Gumi says, my mouth. Archen says, my eyes, ow, so salty. And then they're just floating here on the surface while it's raining. This is from 2025. Very well done. That seems to be the end of the page of results, so we'll move on. Thanks to everyone who submitted fan art. I'll be streaming tonight at 8 p.m. CDT, Central Daylight Time, where I'll be trying to get all these Pokemon. Tomorrow I'll be talking about Archeops. As always, this isn't my proper outfit, you'll see me tomorrow.